Alright, so this is Season 3 of the Road to 9 championships in a row. So here we go. As you can see, Dwight Howard's not really going to add anything to his game as far as I can see. Yeah, I kind of got better, I suppose. Oh wait, that's Stinson. Not even the guy I was looking at. Stinson just gives me a hope for the future. Ed Davis surprisingly gives me a little bit of hope. DeRozan, a little bit. And Mir is going to be somebody good eventually. Steven Jackson kind of broke down. I mean, he's 36. What do you expect? But he acquired a signature skill of ankle breaker, so that's good. Let's see about Mir. He's still got the same two stats there. So that's good. The Magic have a 25% chance at the first round pick, so that's great. And based on the Rockets, I have a chance at 12, so that's good. So what I like to do is try and trade players I know I'm not going to need in the future that I can trade at the moment. So as of right now, I don't think I can trade anybody except for Dwight and Ed Davis. Anyway, I'm going to see what I could get for Ed Davis. Because at 25, him only being at 76 is kind of meh. Let's see, a first round pick from the 76ers, who were the second best team next to me. No, I'm not going to take a first round pick from them. Let's see. I'm not taking a first round pick from the Heat. Lakers, possibly. Rockets claim later. Yeah, not worth it. Let's see. I definitely want to trade away any picks that aren't the Magic or the Rockets, because then they're useless at this point. So Bucks and the Hawks. I had a lot of first-round picks this year, and they just did not pan out the way I expected. So I'm going to try and get some picks that are actually going to be worth it. Cavaliers probably going to have a good pick this year, I'd imagine. So the Hornets next year, probably. So the Heat. I almost did that deal because I know the Knicks had a bad year this year, but they tricked me, presenting me with the Heat's pick, which would not have been good. I could get Bargnani back, which I don't want him. So Cavaliers are probably going to be a safe bet. So yeah, I'm going to do the Cavaliers. I'm just going to prepare for next year because I did lose a lot. I did have a lot of picks invested, and they just didn't pan out the way I thought they would. Bobcats probably suck. I mean, the only good player is Kemba Walker, and let's be honest, he's not going to be good for a while. I'm going to definitely take the Hornets pick this year and see what comes of it. The Hornets ended up being nothing. Damn it. So I'll get rid of the Hornets and the Kings together. Let's see. I don't want the Hornets pick next year because they were good this year. So I might do the Knicks. That's something I might do because they kind of bombed this year. And I don't know what happened, but you know what? Bobcats, actually. Alright. Let's see if I could get rid of somebody. I'm losing Kyle Lowry this year, apparently. And I can't trade for him because he's got nothing on him. Luckily, Stinson has progressed past Lowry, so this is great. DeRozan, not really going to be what I expected him to be. He's not going to be a player I'm going to be able to rely on in the future, that's for sure. I'm going to try and trade Ed Davis. Because if I'm able to do this, then possibly, just possibly, I'll get a good pick out of the draft. it's kind of a tough decision. Glenn Davis injured right now, so no thanks. First round pick of the Nets. I'm pretty sure they had a decent year. Not a great year, but a decent one. Wizards and an A. No thanks. Anyway, I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to see what I get. Hopefully I get the first round pick overall. At least second, because sometimes the computer will be stupid for a second and they'll pick a really bad player. Or at least not the best player in the draft. Actually, I wouldn't call it stupidity. Maybe they're just drafting based on what they need, which would be smart, and I get the 4th pick when I should have had the 1st. That sucks. And the Magic, which is where the team where I took the pick from, ended up getting the 1st pick overall anyway. So call that irony if you wanted to. So I'm still at negative 212K, 212. I don't know why I can speak. I guess because I'm tired, because it's like 5 in the morning and I'm doing this, but whatever. Team options. I don't really see why I shouldn't accept this. He's a decent player and he's really inexpensive, so I don't see why not. Freeland I'm definitely going to do, because I'm going to trade him. No doubt in my mind about that. So LeBron James just declined his offer to join Miami back. So... And so did Carmelo Anthony. Forget Kyle Lowry. I'm going to try and sign LeBron James, because that would change everything. Like, no joke. Everything would be out of the question at that point. So, see you later, Dwight. You're definitely not worth the money I paid for you. I'm going to try and get some first-round picks here, if I can. Or at least a good player, maybe. If we get to run straight up, that'd be stupid. Wilson Chandler and JaVale McGee, no thanks. So, nobody's willing to give up a first-round pick, but they're, wow, willing to give up Russell Westbrook? Woo! That's, wow. I might do that. He's an impact player for sure. Bradley Beal's gonna be a great player eventually. I know that much. Monta Ellis and Nicholas Bradley. Kyrie Irving. I know they tried to make that trade with me before, but I can't do that. Rudy Gay, Pekovic, Chris Bosh, flat out. That would be fucking ridiculous. D-Wade and Dwight, it'd be like Shaq and Wade all over again. Ben Gordon, who's great right now. I'd have to give up Terrence Ross, but that's no big deal. Gordon's as good as he is. DeMarcus Cousins, who signed for 5 years. I'd have to give up Wade Stinson. Shit. Can't do that. Amari, like that. Kobe's too old. I'm surprised nobody's willing to give me draft picks. That's just stupid. I would give both my first round draft picks for Dwight. Like, I mean, no, he's actually, no, I wouldn't. At this, what I know right now, hell no. Russell Westbrook and Kendrick Perkins. I know Russell is a really good player. That's just flat out obvious. He's not really a point guard type. He's kind of an aggressive guy. And I'd be getting rid of Dwight's humongous contract just to take on his contract. And I'm pretty sure I signed Dwight for less money. What's his salary? Let's see. NBA champion last year. And they're willing to trade him. That's what's bugging me. Let's see. He's got 15 million, 60 million, and 17 million over those years. And Dwight's got 19 million. Like, I'm making money. And then I'd be getting money off the DeRozan's getting out of my face. And I'd be getting Perkins in the process. Huh. There's really no point in not doing this Russell Westbrook deal, because, I mean, I do lose DeRozan, but I've got I've got a good point guard already. That's what's bugging me. I'd be losing DeRozan in the process, and I'd have no good center to back me up except for this guy, but he's definitely not going to be able to take over the reins anytime soon. So that's great. I'd be getting Perkins, but he's not going to be able to help anytime soon. Drew Holiday and Thaddeus Young for those two, no thanks. Kyrie Irving, just flat out, no thanks. Marcus Saul, get out. Chris Bosh and a pick, Eric Gordon, DeMarcus Cousins. Don't get me wrong, DeMarcus Cousins is going to be better than Dwight ever was in this game. And he's signed for 5 years, which is even better. But to lose Wade Stinson just is not an option to me. I don't know. This is kind of tough because if I know DeMarcus Cousins' contract, which I think I do, it's pretty inexpensive. And Fredette, with the right training, can become a good player. And point guards aren't really that hard to come by in the draft. They really aren't. But centers are. So if I stick with DeMarcus Cousins here, and then I get Ed Davis in the process, I get a cheap DeMarcus Cousins, mind you. And then I get Stinson, and I get Fredette, who's cheaper as well. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any options, so I'd be losing Fredette in the process. But to get DeMarcus Cousins would be huge. He's good. What do I have after losing him? I'd have Fredette. I'd have DeRozan as shooting guard. I'd have Mir as a small forward. I'd still have Ed Davis as power forward, who's very inexpensive. And then I'd have DeMarcus Cousins. So these are the decisions that decide whether I'm going to win this many championships or this many championships. So this guy's going to be great one day. And so is he. Because I think in 1 year, Stinson won't be a 91. That's for sure. So I'm going to accept this deal. As much as that hurt right there. Giving up Stinson was painful right there. But I do believe that it's going to be worth it in the end. Because DeMarcus Cousins is going to be a fantastic player in the future. And it's worth it right now, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to see if I can get a pick out of these guys somewhere. Or at least a good player. An inexpensive shooting guard for an 18th pick in the draft, huh? Not worth it. Anyway, time to go to the draft, because that seems like the only way to go. So I've got DeMarcus Cousins, who is signed for 5 years. So that's great. That's pretty much what you'd want from a player who's a 91 already at age 23. So by the time he's 28, he's going to be a free agent. So I've got 5 years to win championships with this team, because I'm pretty sure DeMarcus Cousins is going to be better than Dwight was in that game against the Heat, if you saw it. If you didn't, Dwight was pretty much useless in that game, and you didn't miss much. So I'm just going to skip these because I know whatever. Pretty good draft class here. Looks like shooting guards are at a premium here. And power forward is what I was looking for. But I could always, let's see. I need a point guard. That's what I need. So I'm going to draft this guy because, number one, he's amazing, according to this. And apparently my team didn't scout anybody. But it doesn't matter. Having a 6'7" point guard would be pretty significant. And he's from Syracuse, so that's awesome. Benny Forte, which is the shooting guard I just drafted. That's awesome. 81 is, I think, the best I've ever seen come out of the draft, so that's insane right there by itself. I remember saying I wanted a power forward, so I'm going to try and find a power forward I can rely on if I can, because right now the rest of the picks are pretty much worthless at this point. I like my power forward to be at least like 6'10", but if I can't find that, then I really have no business talking. He's got decent rebounding and he's young, so I'm gonna stick with this guy. Ed Davis and a second-round pick for this year's pick, and Fordson, which is the guy I just drafted, and a first-round pick from the Bobcat. Yeah. This is pretty much why I sim the rest of the draft, if anybody was wondering, because stupid deals like that just kill me. Oh, hello? Oh, wait, that's the guy I drafted. That's awesome. He's a 6'7" shooting guard. I could pretty much convert him to a point guard, and that's awesome. And where was my other pick? Right here? Yeah. Not a good pick on my part, but whatever. No big deal. I can live with it. If I could see his passing, that would help a lot. Let's see. He's a terrible passer, so that thought about him being a point guard is pretty much out of the question at this point. Because if he can't pass, then there's no point. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna still have him play point guard because I need him to at this point. But there's no way you're a shooting guard. You're stupid. Oh my god. These are the times where I edit the players because this is just stupid. Because he's 6'10" and he can play power forward. So this is just to make it easier when I auto correct certain things. This is probably why in season 2, the computer wasn't auto putting him into the power forward position. Auto putting him into the power. That just sounds stupid when I say it, but whatever. I got Ed Davis, so I got no problems. So I have enough money to sign somebody, I hope. I could sign John Wall, which is actually a good idea, because I do need a point guard. And John Wall's young, too, so... And he's only... Yeah. John Wall and... What's his face? For a long time. Oh my god, yes. That's going to be awesome right here. This is where it is. Unfortunately, I can't give him 4 years. I could barely give him 4 years. I'm going to give him $62 million just so he accepts the deal. I don't want to lose his man. LeBron wants too much money, and I just can't afford it. So, John Wall accepts the deal. So now I got DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall. That's just nice. I love it. Or not. That's weird. Hello? I could have sworn I just signed John Wall. That's what? Oh, he rejected. Of course. He signed with somebody else, I guess. That kind of sucks. Let's try that again. Let's try and get Brandon Jennings, because he's still good, apparently. And I would not mind having him. Why is this man able to play point guard? He's 25, so no. He's a small forward point guard. It's weird. If I had known he had declined my offer like I should have, that wouldn't have sucked as much. But it did, and that sucks. I'm probably gonna end up trading Brandon Jennings in the future, but as of right now, I gotta sign this man because if I don't, I'm kind of boned. Perfect. He signed. I think. I'm not stupid this time. There we go. So I got Brandon Jennings and DeMarcus Cousins, which not perfect, but still good. I could have Mir play 6-man, and I'll have this guy play small forward again, and have him play shooting guard. So this is gonna be good. This is a team that can actually go somewhere, and I'm proud of that much. I would sign Carmelo, but he's not gonna sign. If I can get a decent backup for somebody, that'd be nice. Jared Bayless, I like as a person. I'm pretty good with him, just like regularly, but not like whatever. It has nothing to do with this. Vince Carter would not be too bad of a role player. This is why you give people player options, because then they're more willing to take deals that are really retarded. For example, I'm having Vince Carter play a role player. And we all know Vince Carter's better than that. But he doesn't. So that's good. So after making the semifinals, I can boost somebody's potential at this point. I can boost 2 people's potential. DeMarcus Cousins doesn't need any more boosting because he's going to be great. Ed Davis, I'm not going to boost because I don't think he's going to become anything special. Then Forte, on the other hand, he's 23 and he's an 82 already. There's plenty of people who are at his age and a lot better, but this guy's only 22 and he's a 74. So if I could just boost him, which I'm gonna do. He's only an 82, so that was probably a waste, but whatever. Too late now. Move to boost. It's pretty much obvious. It's gotta be Forte. Yep. Okay, he's a 94 now, and there's no more points because 10 points doesn't get you anything in training camps. Let's see. Let's have that happen. Then I'll do the editing. So Jennings, Forte, DeRozan, Davis, and this guy, and then I'm gonna have Fredit be. I'm gonna have Fredit be the 6-man. No, there's plenty of people better than him. That's the problem. That's a tough decision right there. Right. So I think what I'm going to do is have this man be my 6-man of the year, I hope. And I'm going to have Vince Carter be a role player because he's content with that at the moment. Ed Davis is going to be my starter. DeMarcus Cousins is my star, obviously, and so is Brandon Jennings. So that's great. He came out of Oak Hill Academy High School, too. Alright, so I'm going to have another rookie starting because, guess what? I got rid of my other rookie. I got rid of Stinson, who I know is going to become a great player. I just know for a fact he's going to become a great player. But I know for a fact that DeMarcus Cousins is going to be a great player too. So that's why I'm confident about that deal that I made. So yeah, I'm going to move on to the next season.